Hi, hi. Welcome to class. Try to get 1/2 hour ready for you. So let's start. Arriving on the mat in warrior's pose, seated or an easy cross-legged. Lengthening your spine nice and tall. Just have your gaze in front of you, staring into the everything and into the nothing. Arrive on your mat. Let the breath be flowing in and out through the nostrils, filling up the lungs with clean air and emptying out the old air. Oh, nice rhythmic breaths. 4 count inhale, slight hold on the top. 4 count exhale, slow, short hold on the bottom. Take your pace that makes sense to your body and continue your breath. Hands come forward towards heart. Bow your chin towards your chest. Place your intention for class. Feel your intention. Seal it in between your hands. And then inhale, rise the arms, blink your eyes open. Exhale, open the arms and set your intention all the way around. And from here, move the hands forward. Spreading your fingers wide, leaning into the index fingers and the first knuckles of your hand. Tuck your toes, buttocks to heels. Press the hands down and forward. Stretch out your mat and then lift your hips up and back. Lowering the heels as best as you can and release your neck. Gaze can be on the toes, the knees, or your belly button. Sit bones nice and high. Elongate the waist. Triceps towards the backside of the mat and maybe even lifting all 10 toes. Activating Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Lift on the pelvic floor and lifting and zip it up towards your belly button. Zip it in towards the spine. On your exhale, gaze travels forward. Start the inhale, step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in half, lean in the balls of the foot, forehead to shins. Root to rise, arms sideways, swan dive back up, lengthen. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samasthiti, thumbs turn out. Feel the ball of your foot, 2-piece, and then also the heel, 2 parts. Then, split the heels slightly out, but not moving them out. Turn the hand palms outward, thumbs outward. Lengthen the tailbone towards the floor in between the heels, lifting kneecaps, muscles attached to the bone structure. Still bandhas active. Lifting sternum nice and high, we start with our sun salutations. Inhale, reach arms up. Gaze might go up or forward. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Forehead releases just as the neck. Inhale, halfway lift, peek forward. Exhale, plant hands, step back, high plank, and then move forward and down, low plank. Roll over toes, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll back over the toes, hips up and back, downward facing. 3 cycles of breath here. Find the rhythm, find the length, the decompression of your spine. 1 more cycle. When your exhale is there, gaze forward to prepare. Inhale, stepping forward and halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Root the feet, arms rise frontal or sideways, all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Halfway lift on your inhale, full of breath. Exhale, empty out and lower forward and down. Inhale, peel your heart forward and up. Cobra. Exhale, roll back over toes or step your feet down. Down dog. Find the stability in the pose, feet hip width apart. Triceps turning back so you're in your shoulder girdle. And hips up. Sit bones up, but tailbone in a horizontal line behind you. That will lift your Uddiyana Bandha. One more cycle. Your exhale brings the gaze forward. Your inhale, hop your self forward and halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, arms sideways. Lengthen. Head down next to your thighs. Inhale, maybe arms frontal and up. Exhale, hands through heart center and fold down. Halfway lift on your inhale, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, step hopper float into chaturanga. Inhale, heart opens, back bend. Exhale, chin to chest, hips up and back, downward facing. 3 cycles. Your rhythm of breath with a quality. Is your neck released? Is the facial expression on your face soft? Don't eat your low lip. One more cycle. When your exhale is there, gaze forward, step, walk or jump forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to feet, 2 arms rising, sideways or frontal, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, Samastitihi. Surya Namaskara, beat, bend knees, arms rise, weight in the heels, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step, hopper, float. Empty out, then full breath in, opening your heart into headstand. Exhale, move back, downward facing. Left foot turns in, 45 degrees, and then right foot steps next to right thumb. When you have the balance, rise the arms on the inhale, squaring the hips as best as you can. Exhale, hands go down, and move forward and down. Inhale, peel the heart. Exhale, hips up and back. Down dog. Right foot turns out 45 degrees, left foot steps forward. Find the balance and the strength in the legs, and then rise up. Exhale, hands flow down. Foot steps back and move forward and down. Inhale, peeling the heart. Yes, exhale, move it back. Downward facing. Breathing here. 3 cycles of breath. Maybe activating Ujjayi breathing, especially if you're in a cold area. Get the warmth from the inside out. Your exhale will bring the gaze forward. Start the inhale, hop forward, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, belly in. Bend your knees, weight travels to the heels, arms rise. Deep Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. One more time. Bend your knees. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, hands down, then straighten legs, forehead to shins, release neck. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, hands plunge, step, hopper float. Inhale, peel the heart. Exhale, chin to chest, down dog. Right foot steps forward, back foot turns out 45 degrees. Arms rise, maybe the hands together, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, lower it down, step back and lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, chin to chest. Other side, left foot steps forward, right foot turns out. Bend the front knee a lot. Arms rise. Exhale, lower the hands, stepping back. Chaturanga. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll over. Use the belly when you roll back over the toes. Breathing. Lengthening. Find a rhythmic breath. Your next exhale brings the gaze forward. Step hopper flow to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, soft landing of course. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and sit deep. Arms rise. Exhale, hands next to the thighs. Samasthiti. We continue. Inhale, arm sweep. Exhale, swan dive it down. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, step hopper float. Chaturanga. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, move back to downward facing dog. And right leg is rising on your inhale. Lift from the inner thigh. Bring the heel to the buttocks. Point your foot. Knee in towards the hip. Keep the heel close. And then step it through. Back foot turns out 90 degrees. Windmill the arms on the inhale. Into your warrior two. Adjust your feet. Find the balance from shoulders over hips. Slowly. I know it's early in class, so do what you have to do. You move to the back side of the mat, lift your front toes, bend your left knee and go in ice skater or in your skandasana. Then bring it back up, back to your warrior two. Adjust the shoulders over your hips. Exhale, sink to the back side, skandasana or ice skater. Inhale, moving back to your warrior two. Exhale, skandasana. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Exhale. Let's go. Right hand in the midline in between your feet. Turn the left foot to the back side of the mat and then scoot it through and don't sit your seat down. Then from here, bring it back. Both hands plant. Feet are nice and wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in half. See if you can get your feet and the heels of your hands in one line. Tip a little bit more to the crown of the head. And if you can reach, lean even more into the ball of the foot, elbows in, shoulders plug up into the shoulder socket. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, hands to hips. Rise. Exhale. Go back to your warrior two. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, windmill those legs. Stepping back to three-legged dog. You can choose to step it back down or go for your three-legged vinyasa, moving forward, forward, forward. Tops of the feet. Inhale, peel your heart. Exhale, move back to downward facing dog. Let's get my plug back in. I hope it's not bothering you because it wants to fall out. Take a couple of breathers. Feet are hip width apart. Now step them together. It's easier to lift one leg into three-legged dog. Other side. Left leg rising from the inseam of the leg. Heel to the buttocks, knees to the knee, chest, and then step it through on the exhale. Back foot turns out 90 degrees. Inhale into your warrior two. Adjust your shoulders above your hips and bend your front leg a lot. Inner thighs are engaged, all up to the midline of the body. Breathing here. Shoulders are buoyant and free, but arms are spreading. Legs are strong, grounding to earth. Your exhale, skandasana or ice skater. Lift the front toes and then sit your booty back down. Watch your right heel, keep it onto the floor. Inhale, bend your front knee straight in the right one. And warrior two. Exhale, sink it to your ice skater. Inhale, coming back, warrior two. Exhale, your skandasana or ice skater. Inhale, back. Exhale, left hand in the midline, just on the mat and off the mat. Turn your right foot to the back side of the mat and then coming through. Breathing here. On your exhale, coming back and step your left foot nice and wide. Inhale, halfway lift on fingertips or on blocks. And then exhale, fold from the creases of the hips and going down. See if you can get the crown of the head down towards the floor. Doesn't have to happen. And plug the shoulders into the socket so your shoulder girdle is active. Belly firmly in. And step a little bit more on the instep of your foot and press the mat outward. Strong shoulders, you will need them later. Feel the stability in your hands and your feet in the bandhas. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale here. Inhale, hands to hips, rise all the way up. And on exhale, turn your left foot back to the warrior two. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, left, right, hands windmill. And then move through your three-legged vinyasa if you wish. Or step down to downward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, coming back downward facing dog. Take a rhythmic breath. Heart rate goes down again when the head is below the heart. Same sequence, but then with headstand. Feet together. Right leg rising on the inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose and round and step forward. Inhale, windmill the arms into your warrior two. Exhale, shift back to the backside of the mat, Skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, ice skater or Skandasana. Inhale, watch it, we change. Exhale, shift back, right hand down, left toes to the backside of the mat and scoop it through. Inhale, and an exhale without the left hand, step nice and wide. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Now, if you feel up to it and your crown is at the head, crown of the head is down, then just plug the shoulders in, 20% of the weight in your head, 80% in your hands and shoulders, and straddle up. Take your time, take your breathers, lift it up. Go for the security, not the peak pose. Slowing it down, take as many breathers. Just before you pivot from the hips, flexing your feet, charging those legs. Step it back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on hip and rise. Inhale, turn your right foot and arms out. Warrior two. Exhale, your vinyasa of your choosing or none at all. Whoops. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, peel your heart. Exhale, moving back, downward facing dog. Other side. Are you ready? If not, take a break. Feet together. Inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot next to the left thumb, soft landing. Back foot turns out 90 degrees, heel alignment. Warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana, ice skater. Inhale, warrior two, back leg straight, front is bent. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, watch it. Left hand goes down, right knee is bent. Lean on this left shoulder, plug it in, and bring it through. Right hand to heart if you want. Inhale. Now exhale from the core and the left shoulder. Bring your left leg in a nice line with the line of the other foot. Halfway lift. Exhale, folds from the hip creases. Hands slide back. Now again, your tripod headstand. If you wish, adjust your feet a little. Hands shoulder width apart. Lifting up. Point, point, point. Charge the legs, charge the shoulders. Stay for a couple of breaths. Plug the shoulders in, hands are heavy, head is light. Moving back, straddle the legs, tilt from the hips, flexing your feet, charging the legs. Yes, lifting on the inhale, exhale here. Inhale, coming up with the hands on the hips. Exhale, turn your left foot to the front of the mat, back to your warrior two. Inhale, exhale, windmill. Drag this left leg all the way up and back for your three-legged vinyasa. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, pull belly in, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. We skip now the headstand, but we will sit on the back side of the mat. But first the same asanas. Feet together. Right leg rising on the inhale. Exhale, step it through. Back foot turns out 90-degree, windmill, warrior two. Then your exhale, go to your ice skater, skandasana. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Exhale, skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, right hand, skandasana halfway. Turn the left foot and then stick it through. Now sit your booty back down, lowering the right leg. Janusarsasana on the left side first. Left foot and the inseam of the leg. Rise your arms on an inhale. Dorsiflex your right foot. Exhale, hinge from the hips, long spine, and see where you can melt. Don't go for this one. So up, nice tall spine, and then hinge from the hips. Upper body is nice and buoyant, but your legs are strong. And then squaring the shoulders parallel with the floor. Squaring the hips as well, breathing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale here. So, from here, moving the right leg nice and high, taking both feet into butterfly. Lifting the heart, holding the inseam or the sole of the foot, the plantar side, and all fingers around. Lifting your heart forward. Don't round and press the elbows down. Now lift and then hinge forward. Now think knees out, down and back. And think heart forward and then down. And that you keep pressing the outer edges of the feet. And that will open your hips a little more. So my elbows are not here, my elbows are pointing back. Long neck, release neck. Slowly from here, inhale, coming back. And then exhale, take the knees in. Move yourself with your help of the hands to a seated position. And then opening the feet into your Yogi Squat. Swirling to the right side, so clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lengthening the spine. Funky way to get back. Then hands go down. Walk your hands forward till you have the measurements of your downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart. Lengthen. Release the neck. Step your feet together, other side. Inhale, left leg rising. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Back foot 90 degrees. Windmill the arms. Warrior two. Exhale, skandasana or your ice skater. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Exhale, back to your ice skater. Inhale, warrior two, last time. Exhale, halfway left hand goes down. Turn your right foot and then scoot it forward. Then lower your buttocks down. Lower your left leg down. Turn the right knee externally. And then arms rise on the inhale. Long spine. The exhale, hinge forward from the hips, so not rounding from the spine. And it's okay if you stay here. Keep flexing the toes towards you and letting the heel go past you. So both sides are working the front and your back side of the leg. And then finding, pulling your belly in, pressing your right foot into the left inner thigh, and vice versa. Lengthening the crown of the head towards your toes. Heart forward and down. And squaring the shoulders. Whatever is most comfortable for you, but keep the belly, the bandhas active. On your inhale, lengthen your heart. Exhale there. Inhale, come back. And taking your feet again into this butterfly shape, but then scoot your booty back. So you have now more like a diamond shape. Now it's okay, but go with softness. Outer edges are planting into the floor. And try to see if you can go over the hip points. If you're slouching, that will be hard. So then take your fingers and reach your heart forward. And then maybe walk them forward. But keep that belly in and the spine nice and tall. I'm here in a steep position. So for me, I have to work hard here. Lengthen that spine, go underneath your legs, and then from there it will round a little, but just work the chest forward, just forward. See if you can do something here. Belly draws in, and then forehead goes towards the feet. Draw the belly in for protection of your lower back. And breathing. If it's very easy for you to get with the head onto the feet, open the feet about 5 centimeters. And then your head can sink a little deeper. Lengthening the spine, belly goes in, forehead towards your feet or towards the floor. Release your shoulders, drop them down. Breathing. Inhale, we'll lift your gaze. Walk the feet a little closer. And then from here, crisscross the ankles. Move yourself, easy peasy, to the back of the mat, into your plank position. So instead of pressing your heels back, move the heels forward and press the floor away. So round. And then inhale one more time. And then exhale, lean forward, chaturanga. Inhale, coming up into your upward facing. Exhale, knees down. Go into your child's pose. Take rest. Turn the triceps down. Lean in the thumb and the index finger. Slowly, with a rounded spine, you come up. Chin is last to come up from your chest bone. Sweeping the arms nice and high. Lengthening. Exhale, left hand forward, right arm back. Twist from the mid waist and reach those fingers. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand twisting backwards. Reach those fingers away. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, arms go back. Exhale, hands go down. Do the measurement one more time. Headstand, but now supported headstand. So fingers around the backside of your triceps, not here, around. Now you know that you are shoulder width apart. Hands go in front, interlace, the lowest pinky goes in. Now crown of the head goes down. Plug the shoulder heads into the socket, tuck the toes under. You can go in various ways. You can tippy toe walk with stiff legs in, and then bring one heel to the buttocks and the knee in towards the chest, and that will lift the opposite leg. And then you rise. 20% of weight into your head, 80% in the arms. So 40-40 in each arm. Find the midline, slide the right leg if you want, all the way up. Breathe. 1, 2. Slowing down the breath. 3. We go to 5, 4, and 5. Okay. Now hips go back and unhinge from the hips. Lower the legs and under control, you go down to the last bit. And bend the knees. Stay here in child's pose. Relax. Now we're on the good side of the mat. Rounded spine. Coming up. Head last. Crisscross your ankles, winding down. Lay back down. Keep your knees bent. Roll down. Take the feet outer edges of the mat. Arms in the capital letter T. Windshield wiper, the knees to the left, gaze over. Inhale, head comes back, knees come back. Windshield wiper to the right side with the knees. And gaze over to the left side. Softening the belly, softening your pelvic floor muscles. Softness. Head comes back, knees come back. Now, if you want a deeper twist, take the right ankle just over the left knee. Keep some space in between the thighs. And then rolling over to the left side. You feel that this is a deeper twist and you have to work a little harder. So maybe your knees are here, but then pat it with a block or a towel. And the right shoulder stays and gaze over to the right shoulder. So this is a deeper twist. Try to release any muscle tension. You're winding down, going for your resting pose. Head comes back. Knees come back. Right foot on the outer edge of the mat. And the left leg just with the ankle crossing over. Knees fall to the right. Guide them to the right. And you gaze to the left. So this wants to happen. Bring long arms and deep breath back. If your left knee is hovering off the floor, stack it with some pillows, block. You can close the eyes here and just soften the abdominal wall, just like your pelvis. Taking the head back to center. Taking the knees back to center. Left leg on the outer edge of the mat. You can feel that with your feet. And then let the knees collapse. Take your hands onto your belly. Breathe to your belly. If it's easy for you, closing the eyes. Otherwise, gaze somewhere boring on the sky, the ceiling. Not something what's interesting, please. Keeps you here. Feeling the rhythmic move of the breath. Rib cage rising, belly rising. Belly sinks, rib cage sinks. Heartbeat slows down. Going into ease. And if you want, you can extend your legs. Take a little space between the thighs. Take a little space between the armpits. And then maybe melt your shoulder blades together a little bit more and then sink on your mat. Maybe you want to activate a little bit, flexing your feet. And then drop. Thighs relaxed. Let your facial muscles, the expression of your face be very, very calm. Let the tongue in your mouth fall to one side. Soothing breath, heart rate calm. Rest. I will be quiet, but I will wake you up. If you have time, you can stay in this position for a little longer or a whole lot longer. But for me, it's time to go. So from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you for practicing with me and coming to my channel. Subscribe and like or leave a comment. Thank you.